guys, welcome to step 2 in the college application process. Step 2 I would call choose the university you're going to apply to. So I found this really cool website on College Quest, and it basically tells you 15 things to consider when choosing a college or a university. And there's a lot of stuff you need to consider, but I'm going to cover the first 3 here. The first thing they say is accreditation. That's just kind of, I'm not sure how to quite explain that, but you can pause the video and read this if you want. Most universities that you're going to apply to, they're pretty much accredited in what you're majoring in. This is mostly like throughout your throughout your senior year, you're going to get a lot of emails from a lot of universities, and some of them are kind of sketchy. Make sure that you look up the universities that you're applying to make sure that they're legitimate, that they're accredited by some sort of program. Basically, if your university is not accredited in what you're studying, then you won't be able to transfer those credits to another university or to go into a graduate program, and that's an issue. So, I mean, for most universities here in Texas, like it's SFA, UT, Texas A&M, U of H, most of them are all accredited because they're really big universities with a lot of prestige. Just make sure that you're not applying to a little small university. Like we heard in the news, like Trump University probably wasn't accredited. So yeah, just make sure that university is legitimate. This is probably, I think, the most important one. So this is why I decided to say that the number one step in starting your college application process is choosing your major, because you do need to consider what the university is good at. You obviously want to go to the place where you would get the best education for your degree. For example, I'm going to use accounting. You can easily go online, like if you decided to be an accounting major, you can easily go online and just look up best accounting majors. And right off the bat, they have UT is number 1 in accounting. I really like this website. It's the US News rankings. I really used it a lot when I was looking up universities to apply to. So if you want to go to the very best school in your major, you can look it up online. It just says UT is best at accounting in the nation. University of Illinois is number 2, and so on. You can just go down the list. If you're not that interested in like it being the very best at your degree, then at least make sure it's somewhat good at it, or that it has a very like versatile program in it. And I say this because I wanted to do something in environmental studies. I want to be an environmental lawyer. So it was important for me that my school had a big environmental program. And unfortunately, UT did not have that, and I discovered this. Whenever you go to university, I usually because when I was first trying to discover a major, I didn't want to go College of Sciences, let's see what they offer, and I just wanted to see all the degrees they offered all at one time. So UT has a very helpful thing that it just shows them all to you, not split between colleges. And so you would go to undergraduate degrees, and here they have a very useful list of all the degrees they offer. You can just scroll down. You can see them in their colleges: School of Architecture, Macomb School of Business, which has the accounting program, Moody College of Communication, and so you can kind of just go down and look at all of them. But what I discovered was, in my specific career, there wasn't that much options. For example, environmental science, so they have that in the School of Geosciences. And then for the College of Liberal Arts, the only thing they had that was remotely kind of like that is sustainable studies. So they really didn't have that big of a program for environmental studies, and that kind of is a bummer because the university that I am going to has a very large environmental program. I probably should have pulled this up earlier, but in comparison to UT, they had a very big program in, for example, they have environmental biology, environmental geography, environmental studies, environmental economics, and environmental geology. So they have a variety of things in my career. So for me, it would make more sense to go to a school that offers a bigger range of stuff for my major rather than a university who barely does it. So yeah, just make sure you focus on that. And I will talk about number 3 and 4 in the next video. Thank you.